Expendables, yes! Have you seen that film, The Expendables? Nobody's seen that! Good! Because it is a piece of shit. They got the best of the action. Like action in the 80s, that's where it was like hot, that's where it was ragged, right? So they got every good action hero, but it was just like it was like an in-joke amongst those guys. It was just a piece of shit, it was out of control, and it was rubbish. For one fact, it didn't have Steven Seagal in it, yeah? Woo! Do you remember Steven Seagal? He was the greatest fucking action fighter of all. He looked like a muppet. There couldn't be stuff putting eyeballs on, so they just used these fucking eyebrows. So I have devised the world's greatest Steven Seagal movie, right? Are you ready for this shit?
Yeah!
I've seen all of them. I've even seen that weird one and Michael Caine's in it for no apparent reason. I've seen them all. And I think I've got the recipe to an awesome Steven Seagal movie. And here it is. If you hold it, please, Dave. Fisted Fury! Yes! Next page, please. You can complain as much as you want. I'd like to. Oh no! Oh yeah. I don't know if you know this, but Steven Seagal is now, he's a lawyer, he's a lawman, he's a police officer, right? He's the best in his field. He's taken down more people than fucking Batman. If he was in 7, he would have solved it on the first one, Gluttony, and it would have been a short movie. Someone would have got roundhoused and Brad Pitt would still be fucking beautiful. That movie was gonna be. He's awesome, but then something tragic happens, right? Right at the start of this movie, like Steven Seagal just like roundhouse like 100 bad criminals just dealing cocaine. That's right, there's cocaine on the streets. He's put these kids away. He goes to a 7-Eleven after a hard days of putting cocaine kids away. Goes to a 7-Eleven, fancies himself one of those like weird boss hog rolls things, you know the ones I'm talking about. Puts it in that microwave. No one knows how to use that shit, especially after you've roundhoused 100 people. So he's pushing buttons. Suddenly there's this, he didn't take it out of the outfall. You'd never put outfall in a microwave, Steven, you silly weird muppet, right? So there's this massive explosion and Steven Seagal is wounded. Not physically, but his soul is wounded. And he vows on that day to never, ever roundhouse again. So what happens next? So Steven's lost an eye, right? And he's just going, fuck it, I'm gonna open a kite store. Yeah, that's right, a kite store. It's 2011 and Steven Seagal is opening a kite store and he's vowing never, ever to roundhouse again. What could happen next? Let's find out. Right, in my movie, I'm gonna put Bronson. You remember Bronson from Around the Twist? So then, shut up, Bronson! Shut up! Right? So I want Bronson in it, and Bronson's in a lot of trouble. He went to the Crown Casino and he went way over his head, and now he's got evil drug lord mafia robots after him. And he's going, Steven, please help. I have an epic gambling problem, and now I have hitmen on me and crazy shit and I'm fucking Bronson from Round the Twist. Could you please help me? And Steven Seagal says, look, I'd really like to help you, Bronson, but you know, my days of roundhousing are behind me. Here's a kite, and here is a Steven Seagal energy drink. That's right, people. There isn't actually an energy drink called Steven Seagal Roundhouse. Fucking hell, that's fucking awesome. If you don't believe me, Google it, hipsters. Right? That's the end of his tier, Bronson, because next episode, Bronson's dead! He headed into a trash can! The real best lesson here is don't fuck with the Crown Casino! Especially if you're Bronson and you just want to be punched in the face! Right? Now, the backstory here, Steven Seagal was a massive Round the Twist fan. Because you know what? Now we're so now we're gonna get a wild tool-up scene where he's getting like 1,000 guns. He's just chopping his arm off and putting a fucking chainsaw in his arm for no reason. He's just fucking that hardcore. He's tooling up all these, he's got a fire, there's all these bombs around it, and he's like tooling up this crazy fucking weapon. There's an axe. It's like in Rambo 4, Dave, where he makes an axe and you go, oh, that axe is gonna fuck up something. You know that axe is for the fucking last guy, don't you? You know it. You know deep down that axe is gonna fuck shit up, right? That's the kind of tool-up scene, and it's all to Def Leppard Love Bites. So you see Steven, and he's heading towards the evil drug lord compound. I don't know what they look like, but I'm assuming it's a little bit like Prison Break with lightning. Right? So let's get into it. Yeah! So Steven Seagal just starts fighting these evil drug lord fucking fucking robots. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that are just shooting out cocaine out of their nipples. There's one of those movies that you don't understand, but there's girls with big tits and you're like, fucking sweet. Right? And Stephen's just roundhousing them. He's just taking the whole compound on his own. The police said, you know, we'll work it out, Stephen. He goes, fuck it, this is for Bronson, right? And he's roundhousing all of them until he meets the ringleader, Mr. Glex. He's like the most evil boss. He's a fucking mech warrior. If this was Mario, he'd be like Bowser times fucking 100 robots, right? And this is fucking hardcore Stephen. He's round hot house and he's doing that fucking bicycle kick that fucking Liu Kang doesn't want to do. No, male! And this robot does that fucking block thing and he's in midair going, fuck, I hate the block, shit! Right? He's trying every move in the fucking he can think of. Nothing is working until he realizes, I have a Steven Seagal energy drink. There's a microwave. Yeah? So what he does, he opens up the microwave, gets the fucking energy drink, puts it in the microwave, sets it for 3 minutes, and just starts running. Running down a corridor. One of the biggest explosion you've ever seen, and it's not CGI, people. No way. This is real fucking explosion. Someone died. Someone died when they made that movie. It was Bronson's sister. Who gives a shit? And he's running, and the compound's exploding, and there's dust everywhere. Pieces of robot are flying here and there. Cocaine's going everywhere. Kids are dancing on the cocaine. Kids are getting cocaine. And Robin in the middle is going, this is a sweet movie. Right? That's the kind of shit that's going on. Right? And then you think Steven Seagal's dead. You go, whoa, did he make it out of that huge fucking explosion that wasn't CGI and was fucking real? And then you just see an arm coming out of the dust. An arm coming out of a fruity little ponytail. And beady little eyes and that big fucking eyebrow, right? And he's made it. He's saved the day once again. And he just looks up in the sky, unravels a red kite, and holds it in the air while he drinks another Steven Seagal can that he had on him, and just thinks to himself, have you ever felt like this? Thank you very much, good night!
There's one more thing.
Oh yeah, you should show that. The end!